Hi world, it's I'm not even sure of a date to be honest. It's the 8th of July 2016 and it's about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I did a video a couple of days ago where I said that the proverbial was about to hit the fan. I did so on a number of reasons. I did so because I knew that there was going to be a lot of infighting in the Conservative Party and the Labour Party in the political system in Britain. I did so because I knew that the Chilcot report was coming out in Britain and that was going to blame one or two politicians, and indeed there's a number of top politicians in Britain who are now even more hated than they were a few days ago. I used the analogy, the astrological analogy of having the Sun and Mercury together opposite Pluto as bringing situations into black and white. And looking back on it now, I think my terminology was probably actually more accurate than even I dared hope. Black and white indeed. It seems that I've seen the video of the two black guys in America being shot. One being held down and being shot in the head whilst held down, and the other being shot in front of his wife and child whilst reaching for his licence, and his wife streamed it as it was happening. I've also seen the repercussions of this with 5 police officers being shot in Dallas, and it does appear that America may be heading into another, well, to say the words racial war is inflammatory, and I don't mean to be inflammatory, but it does seem as if race is becoming such a major issue once again that the colour of one's skin is very denotive of what type of treatment one receives. As I said before, I've lived 20 years outside this country. I've lived in a number of different cultures, both white and non-white. I've had petrol poured over me and been threatened to set alight because of the colour of my skin. I'm not racist in any shape or form. I am religionist, but that's another matter. And I find it perplexing, puzzling and abhorrent that people choose to persecute other people solely on the colour of my skin, of their skin. It is not intelligent. In fact, it is a mark of crass stupidity and ignorance on the part of racists who persecute other people because of the colour of their skin. It is not human, it is animal to behave like that. And you do not belong to the same human race as me and my friends. I have a number of friends from many different cultures, many different colours, at least 2 or 3 different genders. Thing is, for Sun, Mercury opposite Pluto, this is not something that's just going to be for a couple of days. This is unlocked the genie from the bottle. And I suspect that race is now going to play a very large part of the forthcoming American election. And it'll be fascinating. And I note with interest that none of the politicians in America have been coming out with any sort of big rhetoric, unlike everything else that's happened in the world in recent weeks. Mars is still in Scorpio. It's going to be in Scorpio until the end of this month. When it moves into Sagittarius, it's going to conjunct Saturn. That's going to be interesting. And the period at the very end of August and the very start of September, when we've got a triple conjunction of Mercury, Venus and Jupiter at the end of Libra, the end of Virgo, start of Libra, at the same time as Mars is conjunct Saturn, T-squaring both Neptune and the Sun, and it's a near total eclipse of the Sun, all on the 1st of September. I really want to get through to the other side of these September eclipses, because from then on, at least Europe, if not America and Australia, will be into a much more stable space. But I do think we're in for a summer, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, of much more than just rhetoric. It's not an easy time, folks. The sensible people take the middle path. Have a great weekend. Keep you cool. Nil desperadum carborundum. Don't let the bastards grind you down. Smile at everybody else, and then they'll smile back at you. Have a great weekend. Bye.